For over 140 years, Toshiba has been a titan of industry, a name synonymous with innovation that has shaped our modern world. From the dawn of electronics to the cutting edge of AI, their legacy is woven into the fabric of our technological advancements. But beneath this veneer of success, a dark secret whispered, a history of ambition, greed, and erosion of trust. A story that would not only tarnish the company's illustrious reputation, but also shake off various foundations of corporate governance. In the year 2015, a web of deception was spun within the highest level of Toshiba, a deception that would ultimately cost the company billions and shatter the faith of investors and employees alike. This is the history of Toshiba, a tale of brilliance and betrayal of the company striving for greatness and that ultimately stumbled on the path to its own demise. But this is not just a history of number and spreadsheet. This is a story of human ambition, the pressure to meet unrealistic targets, and the devastating consequences that can arise when ethical boundaries are crossed. To understand how this scandal could have occurred, we must first delve into the history of this remarkable company. A history of innovation that for a time seemed destined for limitless success. Enjoy.
So, the story of Toshiba was established in 1939 by the merge of two companies. One by Shibaura Seisakusho by Hisashige Tanaka, and the other is Tokyo Denki by Ichisuke. Ichisuke was instrumental in the history of Japan through his electric lightings for lighting houses in Japan, while Tanaka was considered the Edison of Japan, for he was considered a pioneer on mechanical and engineering. Together, they created Tokyo Shibaura Electric Co., which later became Toshiba in 1978. Toshiba being the first of its kind in Japan, if not the whole world. With its heavy electronic engineering, they produce laptops, PCs, TVs, medical equipment, so much more, so on and so on. This creates billions of dollars to their banking, with 200,000 employees in their name, and earn around 63 million US dollars. However, as time goes by, competitors are becoming more advanced and starting to have different tactics that outmatch Toshiba, while Toshiba have other problems such as outside factors and inside factors. One of them is losing the investment of nuclear energy ever since the disaster in Japan in 2011, where an earthquake caused a nuclear disaster in Fukushima. So if this goes on, Toshiba might go bankrupt and lose its customers, employees, and investors. So in order to solve this, Toshiba needs to clear its past, fix their mistakes, and find new solutions in the future.
Toshiba's accounting scandal shook the corporate world in 2015, exposing a long-running scheme of financial manipulation. Over the course of nearly 7 years, the company had inflated profits by strategizing $1.2 billion US. But how did it manage to deceive stakeholders for so long is the question. The scandal involved a series of deceptive accounting practices, executive manipulated financial statements by understanding project costs, shifting losses to future accounting periods, and evaluating assets. These tactics painted a false picture of profitability, allowed Toshiba to maintain its standing in the market. Pressures to meet unrealistic profit target came from the top. Toshiba's leadership demanded a consistent financial growth, even when the business condition made it nearly impossible. Such as the mid-level managers were concerned and compliance threatened with demonstration, or worse, they didn't falsify the numbers. The key players in the scandals include Toshiba's top executives such as Hisao Tanaka, Norio Sasaki, and Sotsuyo Nishida, and mid-level managers and certain employees in its finance and accounting departments. These individuals work together and manipulate the financial data, driven by intense pressure to meet ambitious profit targets. Where it happened is the fraud primarily conducted in Toshiba's Japan headquarters, although the impact extended its subsidiaries and global operation. The manipulation spanned multiple business units, including its infrastructure and semiconductor and energy sectors. What kind of the fraud they do is fraudulent activities include inflating profits by delaying the recognition of loss, misreporting costs, and artificially boosting the revenue figures. According to a study by James E. Banks, the study explores how Toshiba misrepresentation of financial statements result from the unwillingness of the senior executive to disclose massive losses suffered from following the 2008 global financial crisis. These unethical practices misled investors and regulators, painting a false image of Toshiba's financial health. The scheme unraveled when a whistleblower came forward promoting an investigation. By 2015. External auditors and third-party investigators exposed a full scope of the fraud. The revelation sent shockwave through Japan's corporate sector and beyond. The consequences of the company faced the aftermath of Toshiba CEO and several top executives are resigned in disgrace. The company faced regulatory fines, a sharp decline in stock value, and a lawsuit from investors. Additionally, Toshiba was forced to overhaul its corporate governance, implementing stricter compliances measures and enhancing financial oversight to prevent future financial misconduct. The Toshiba accounting scandal stands as a stark reminder of the consequences of unethical practices in the financial world. However, the broader implication and the lessons of the corporate governance will be explored further.
The Toshiba accounting scandal exposed a deep-rooted culture of deception within the company, driven by an obsessive pursuit of profit growth at all costs. Executives under immense pressure to meet unrealistic targets manipulate financial statements through a series of deceptive practices, misleading investors and regulators for years. The damage of realistic target setting over ambitious profit goals can create a toxic environment where ethical considerations are sacrificed for the sake of meeting target. That's all. Thank you for watching.